Hello and welcome everyone again. It is Ero PlayStation F1 round 13. We arrived in Spain at the circuit Barcelona Catalunya. I can see a clear sky for at least the qualifying. And F1 we are currently seeing a championship fight that is getting closer and closer the further we go into the season, and with this race including just 4 races remaining, Black Box is exactly 3 points ahead of Le Penru, so the Mercedes of Axe or X, not very sure. Not to forget Grill right behind them with just 19 points behind Black Box. So we have 108 points to go and the top 3 are within 19. It's a promising, a very promising battle, and we'll see if someone can walk away with a big lead after this race today. Le Penru won the last race in France and got P3 in Canada the race before, with Black Box just getting P5 in both races. This means Le Penru could close the gap and is very close again. But now we'll watch Simon on his hot lap. He's approaching turn 1, the first hard braking zone of the circuit. The curbs here are, you can ride them, but sometimes they spin you. Now going into turn 3, very easy to lose the back end, just very randomly I will say. Into turn 4 he goes. Bit of a blind corner, can't really see the apex there. Into turn 5, easy to lock off the left, and now in the middle sector he is, going up the hill to the second DRS straight of the circuit to turn 9, a very fast right-hander. Usually are taken flat out in qualifying as he nearly loses the rear on a green track. Now into the new part of the track, the hairpin of turn 10. Wasn't actually happen last year. This year is way quicker, and now he comes into the last chicane of the circuit as he locks up and might dive in the pits. Actually, yeah, he does. So we will go to one of the Mercedes, to Grill actually, as he came around the final corner and set a 17.2 as the first lap of the day. Sniper following him with a 17.3, and Axe completely demolishing both of the times with an 16.8. Now Enzo in the AlphaTauri today, he comes across the line with a 17.4. As Liam Cross sets a very bad time, but Jerry van Bassel goes provisional pole by 1.5 tenths. Drone follows him. Joshua Evans goes up there as well. Black Box joins his teammate on the front row. As now Loki comes across the start finish line. P7 right ahead of his teammate for the Alfa Romeo driver. Now Ken in the Ferrari, what can he do? He gets P9 right in between the other Ferrari powered cars. As Will was 1.5 tenths up, but he dives into the pits lane. Anyone on a lap? I have no idea. Don't think that anyone is going again. So we can see Liam Cross going on the grass to get out of the way. Actually, Jacob is starting his lap. Jet, so we might want to watch him. Or let's go on board with Pangri, following him around the circuit Barcelona de Catalunya. He proved his skills yesterday in F2 already. Wasn't the best race for him, so he wants to make this up and get a better result today in F1. At least I think he raced yesterday. I'm not very sure. But anyway, he goes up the hill to turn 9 now, runs right there on the curbs, uses the full space of the track, opens up the DRS and goes into turn 10. As I said, a corner that is much faster than it was last year. And now approaching the very slow last sector, the last chicane. He stays away from the curbs and takes it easy, sets a decent banker lap with a 19.0. This puts him P14. But it's just a banker lap as Jet goes P9. And Adrian Algard is about to start his lap. So we will watch Simon on the mediums. Interesting. We'll watch Lutinsky then. No, he's on an outlap, okay. Never mind. Then we watch Adrian. The Norwegian driver going into turn 3, up the hill. Keeps it flat. Doesn't spin in the half. And now rounds up sector 1. Going into the middle sector, the very technical middle sector. The sector where you need a lot of grip. Goes up the hill now, avoids the curbs on the left and on the right hand side, at least the yellow ones, because they will unsettle your car a lot. And in the meantime, Sarikaya DNF'd as he spun in between turn 4 and 5 actually. And Adrian will face some traffic in the last sector now, as the AlphaTauri there goes very wide and off track as Adrian nearly loses the car. I believe he still wants to set the lap. Yeah, he does. It's a 17.7. Liam Cross invalidated his lap, but I believe it was an out lap. No, well, it was his hot lap. Ah, that is unfortunate. The English driver tries again now. No. Oh, Loki. Does he try again? He couldn't improve, I think. But Joshua Evans, can he improve? No, he starts his lap. Never mind. As Le Penru, oh, never mind. His teammate just sets a new fast lap of the day, a 16.5. Grill with a very strong time as Joshua Evans DNF'd in turn 3. Oh, at the start of turn 3. The corner found his next victim. Very unfortunate. Let's see if he can make this up in the race. As Axe actually improves, but not enough. And now Sniper dives in the pit lane. So Black Box or Van Bassel are the next one. It is Black Box, the championship leader. Starling's lap. Never mind. Anyone else? There is a Ferrari and an Alfa Romeo coming through the last sector. Loki invalidated his lap. But Liam Cross tried again and invalidated his lap as well. As now this should be his attempt. He's still flashing, so that means he's not using any ERS. As the second Red Bull of Jerome spun as well in the last sector. I think he might be stuck on the curb there. He's obviously allowed to reset the track. Oh, as I think he did this. No one is on a lap from this group. Hassan invalidated. What about Van Bassel? He's slow. Black Box might be on a lap. Yeah, he started his lap around a minute ago and now comes around the final corner of the track. Can he improve his time and grab provisional pole position? He cannot improve and cannot grab. Cannot even reach the front row actually. As now Simon sets at 17.2. Ferrari of Ken. No, Liam Cross. Couldn't improve either. So what about Pangri? Is it Pangri? Yes, it's indeed Pangri. He is half a tenth up. Going into the last and final sector of the track right now. Oh no, I switched to the wrong person. It is Lutinsky in the final corner going on the straight now. He sets an 18.4, which puts him P16. Pangri about to improve a second. Goes P15. Ken goes P6 in the Ferrari. Jet joins him up there in P7. The Norwegian will start his lap. And Simon, oh, actually goes for a lap. Goes P2, front row. Not even 400s behind Will in P1. This is a great lap. And the Mercedes driver will try to improve his lap once again with just 5.5 minutes remaining in qualifying. We'll actually watch the current pole sitter. 7 tenths up in sector 1. Okay. As he is actually 200s down in sector 1. And there's a tire stuck on track. Oh no. Should be before the braking zone, so it shouldn't distract him too much. Let's see what he can do in this middle sector here. As Luno DNF'd in the last corner. And will heads into the final sector of the track as he sets a purple middle sector. And he is now 700s up. We aren't even talking in tenths anymore, it's just hundreds that these drivers improve throughout the qualifying. As, yeah, obviously, you point out Luno has a qualifying ban and will improve by not even a tenth. As I said, he goes to 16.4. Yeah, I completely forgot Luno has a qualifying ban, so he probably retired. What about Hassan? He is 23 seconds down. Adrian, he's 6,000 up. Opens up the DRS. And goes in the last sector. As he sets the purple middle sector now. Great by the young driver who raced in F5 last season. Made a great step forward. And is now battling with the biggest names in Ero. Oh, as he actually runs wide and gets stuck on the curb. Oh, this was a promising lap. Ruined by one curb that is actually very... Yeah, it's just not good. But anyway, everyone has to deal with it. Adrian on his in-lap again to... Oh no, I think this was the last lap. Yeah. I don't think he has enough time to go out once again. and Enzo is about to start his lap as he goes in the last sector. Turns on the hot lap mode and opens up the DRS. Let's see what the French driver can do today. Approaches turn 1, clips the sausage curbs there. I don't know if that's good. He runs very wide in turn 2 and now needs to lift off. Yeah. He has enough time to go again. And he will probably do this. So we have time to watch the championship contender Le Penrue about to exit the first sector with half a tenth up on his previous time. He needs to find 2 more tenths though to actually challenge his teammate for pole position as he climbs up the hill into turn 9 now. Keeps it flat, opens up the DRS, and let's see what can he do in the middle sector. Not enough. It's just 600s up. Let's see if he can find some time in the last sector. The last sector probably one of the most difficult parts of the whole calendar, as he now gets a little bit traffic up ahead from the AlphaTauri there. This is definitely not optimal. As he opens up the DRS for a last time, and it is a 1:16.6, which puts him P4. And I need to find drivers who are on laps now. Loki is starting his lap, never mind. What about Jerome? Jerome looks quick. Oh, never mind. Is Will going again? Maybe, yeah, Will looks like he's going again. Van Bassel is on a lap, I think. Yeah, Van Bassel should be on a lap. The McLaren driver. Oh, as he runs wide in the last sector and spins. And DNFs. That is qualifying over for the Dutchman. Can riding past him, saying hello and goodbye, comes across the start finish line, and he will improve. It is a 16.7, which puts him P6 on the grid for now. Oh, and Nathan doing some weird things there actually. We don't have time for this as Black Box goes P2 on the grid, right behind Will. A tenth that's missing. It's just a tenth. Oh, what happened there? Another DNF. Who's on the lap now? I need to know. Will is actually the first one. Yeah, Jet binned it in the last sector. Last sector very dreadful, as you lose a lot of tire wear and heat up the tires a lot in the first and the middle sector, and then you need a lot of tires left in the last sector. Some drivers just don't have it, and that's why they spin. Very difficult circuit actually. As Will has the pole position already. He still improves though, and he goes a 16.408. And Ken goes in the pits. He's the last car out on track. Oh no, sorry, never mind. Adrian. Oh, okay. He spun again or was slow. As now Adrian makes his way past all the other pit entries, pit lanes, pit boxes, all the way down to the last garage. Oh no, is it the last garage? I'm not even sure anymore. And I'm pretty sure we do not have the formation lap. So we will get thrown straight into the action. As this is the final grid order, but I'm seeing in the chat that we might get a restart. I'm not sure. I'll keep you updated. Gwil takes pole position by 1.5 tenths over Black Box. Over Simon, Van Bassel joining in P4, rounding up the first 2 rows of the grid. Second Mercedes, Aurélien Le Penru gets P5, Ken following him in P6. Jacob Tucker Jet gets P7, Nathan P8, Joshua Evans P9, Loki P10, Enzo P11, Sniper P12, Adrian P13, Hassan 14, Lutinsky 15, Pangrio 16, Liam Cross. It was only enough for P17 today. Sarikaya 18, Luno 19 and Jerome P20. We're looking down the pit lane. It is dry once again in Catalonia. As we're still checking for a possible restart. It's not looking like we will get one. It is not looking like. Okay, it's confirmed, no restart. As drivers have readied up already with 15 seconds until the lights go. Actually, first they go on and then out, but anyway, 8 more seconds until we see all the cars on the grid. As we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the Spanish Grand Prix is underway. Can Gwil get the better start? Yes, he does. Black Box already gets a horrible start. Van Bassel already up the inside on the medium tires. Does his teammate try and move into turn 1? Yes, he does indeed. He makes the move stick. The Aston Martin down the inside of Simon there. Axe already up to P6. Nathan said P6, sorry. Never mind. No further moves into turn 4. The Red Bull down the inside. Joshua Evans tries to move on Ken, who's in P7. Both on the hard tires. Ken is now on the inside. Can he keep the position into the middle sector? Ken gets the better traction, I believe. No, he doesn't. Joshua Evans makes the move stick. That's our 2 Alfa Romeos fighting, and there is a Pangrio spun. Pangrio spun it. Axe trying a move. Breaks later. Simon lets him pass. And now it's Van Bassel in the lead. What did happen to Gwil? Oh, I completely missed this. It is a McLaren Mercedes. The P4. The top 4, not P4. As I'll just quickly put on the tires. And Enzo going for a move on Jerome and Sniper. Jerome still on the inside there. Can the AlphaTauri make it stick? Oh, as he forces the Red Bull a little bit off track there. And this opens up an opportunity for the Alfa Romeo to go round the outside. He regains the position. Sniper and Sarikaya also trying for a move there as he runs very wide in turn 4. Down the inside, the Haas has a little bit of a look there. Knows better, stays behind. And Van Bassel is indeed in the lead on his mediums. So this is why he's storming away from Gwil, as he's already 1 second ahead. This is actually very, very interesting. Jerry Van Bassel, the only one who went on mediums. says the fastest lap already. Sorry, Kaya spun it in the last sector. A bit of a dodgy rejoin there, to be honest. And yeah, Van Bassel actually the only one on the now top 14 on the mediums. It's interesting to see. As Blackbox makes a move on Grill, force him on the curb there, but makes it stick around the outside into turn 4. Great battling there. Ferrari of Liam Cross very, very close to Jet in front of him. And it is a McLaren P1 and 2. McLaren in the lead ahead of 2 Mercedes. Simon, Nathan, Joshua Evans, Ken, Loki and Enzo. These are the current top 10. And Jerry van Bassel out of nowhere, he lost a lot of time. Obviously without any reasoning. No, he's just giving his teammate slipstream and DRS. Maybe let him pass even. Don't believe so. But that's a great teammate there. As he moves out of the way, let's pass Black Box, and now he will hold up Will and Axe, the 2 Mercedes, and they won't like this. They will definitely not enjoy this at all. The Sniper is very close to Jerome again in turn 3. Jerome struggling a bit there on these hards. Maybe he can't get him up to temperature. And McLaren with the team orders there. Black Box obviously the number 1 driver. The driver who is in charge for the championship. That's not happening at Mercedes right now. Maybe they keep Grill ahead so that he can attack, and it's not so important if he crashes. I don't know. Just some weird speculations. And now it's the first time that Grill opens up the DRS behind Van Bassel. And he's not closing in at all. Van Bassel with a lot more ERS. And no team models at Mercedes for now. It's Alfa Romeo down the inside now of Enzo, around the outside now, and now he's on the inside again for turn 3. Enzo might have forced Loki a bit wide there, but it's racing. So Loki tries to keep up with him through the middle sector. Also we'll go back to the top 4 battling. Black Box obviously not pulling away from Van Bassel because he's on the hard, and he wants to keep Van Bassel in his DRS. And it is now turned into a 3-way battle here, as Drone is joining. Drone is saying hello. Sniper also coming closer and closer. So Enzo is a sitting duck on the straight now. He's the only one without DRS of these 4. And he's already pulled over to the right hand side of the track. Can Loki do anything into turn 1? It doesn't look like. No, he can't do anything. This is a beautiful helicopter camera here. And now we're facing them coming up the hill to turn 4. Drone throws his car to the right. Gaining a little bit I feel like. He looked a little bit quicker than the Alfa Romeo I had. A little bit more confident maybe. And it is esports like, as we have two major DRS trains from P1 to P7 and from P8 to P12. Love to see this. We don't have many overtakes though, but it just shows how close these drivers are, how good they are, and how consistent. Grill and Axe, obviously, they do know that their time will come later on in the race when Van Bassel is on the hards and they're on the mediums, so they have the advantage. This is a horrible camera. Could we please change? Thank you. Drone staying behind the Alfa Romeo. Once again, not looking for an overtake here. Maybe now, oh no, decides to go back in behind him. As Will is very close behind Van Bassel now. He's not using ERS. He will most likely stay behind him. Drone still in the Alfa Romeo sandwich here. Sarikaya spun it. Luckily he can carry on, and it looks like he has a front wing. Yeah, the Alfa S Martin, sorry, is still in one piece. Black Box starting to pull away from Van Bassel a bit. The gap is getting bigger and bigger every lap. But we'll focus on Drone now. He's drained his battery, he's on 1%. And Sniper getting past the AlphaTauri of Enzo. Drone can just sit behind and watch. He's not a part of this battle anymore, as he has no battery left. Drone is much quicker. He goes for the inside into this left-hander. Up the hill they go. He leaves him enough room. Oh no, he actually doesn't. As the AlphaTauri goes on the grass there, on the gravel. He rejoins safely, but now he is in Haas right behind him. Does Adrian go for the move? He brakes a little later. Stays behind him. Doesn't try anything stupid into the hairpin of turn 10. Van Bassel almost out of the DRS from Black Box. Oh, there was a collision. There was a collision, I believe. Liam Cross and Sarikaya both spun in turn 9. Drone still just on 5% battery. This is not much. Will following Van Bassel very, very close now as he tries to create a little bit of a gap, I feel like, before he will stop. Oh, Skull actually hits Van Bassel in the rear. Hopefully this didn't cause any damage. Oh, Van Bassel brakes super early. Yeah, he's definitely trying to slow them down. He's trying to slow them down a lot. Jesus Christ, this was very early. Very dangerous if you ask me. And let's see. Does the gap get closer now? Does Black Box slow down in the last sector? Honestly, it would not surprise me. It doesn't look like. Black Box is racing his own race now as Van Bassel is a sitting duck on the straight now, followed by two Mercedes. Can any of them go for a move now? Will has the DRS. He will use his battery, I think. No, he doesn't use his battery yet. Oh, he does not use his battery. Okay, that's interesting. He's closing in though. Not enough to go for an overtake. Drone up the inside of Loki, who brakes a little bit earlier and makes the move of Drone happen. Drone runs very wide in turn 2 again. As Liam Cross DNF? DNF? Huh? Okay, this was interesting. Will following Van Bassel very, very close now onto this DRS straight they go. Can Will do anything now? Does he want to do anything? Does he go for late dive? No, he stays behind. And I'm very sure that we will see an overtake now, and we will stay on focus with Gwil as he goes in this last chicane. He puts down the throttle as this will be an overtaking opportunity for the French driver. He's very close to Van Bassel. He opens up the DRS. He is not using any battery as it's a safety car. Safety car has been deployed. Why is that? Oh my days. And this should be too early to go on the mediums. As I'll obviously put on the tires again. Okay, I see a lot of drivers already pitting. Drones on the mediums. Hassan on the hard as he started on the mediums. Lutinsky does the same. Adrian on the mediums, okay. Loki on the mediums, okay. So the mediums will last till the end. And now this is interesting to watch. Van Bassel will create a gap to his teammate up ahead, as he obviously doesn't want to get hold up in the pit lane. And I will start a party. I'm very sorry for the interference, but I will get a co-commentator.